I'm going to introduce JMP software in this video. When you open the software, you will see the home window of JMP. This home window has a menu, which is also available in data tables. Every file you open will open in a different window, a data table. For example, one of the files I have saved before opens here and shows all details of the data table. The panels, table panel, which is save the scripts, the columns, and the rows. In data grid, we can see entries for each row or each observation and the column headers. One difference of JMP and a spreadsheet is that the column headers, the column names, are not in data grid. Now I'm going to open an example file. If you go to Help menu, Sample Data Library, you will find a group of files here, all saved as JMP file, and you can open them as examples. Open this file, Candy Bars. We're going to look at the details of this data table. On the left side of the window, we can see table panel, just the name of the data file, and no scripts saved yet. In columns area, we can see different icons. The red icons are used for nominal values. If we click on that, we can see there are three types of data available: continuous, ordinal, and nominal. This is a nominal value. Continuous values. You can see the continuous value should be number. It can't take any number. And numbers could be ordinal or nominal as well, but names, like the name of the candies or brands, this cannot be continuous. We can change a number to ordinal or nominal. As you see, changing to ordinal will change the icon as well, or to nominal if we need to, and back to continuous, what it should be. We also have a rows panel showing the number of rows. If we selected rows, the number of selected or excluded rows will show up here. We have menu items: analyze, graph, other tools, columns, and rows, and tables. We edit and then manage the files. If you right-click on any of those column names, the headers, you will see column information, column info. By clicking on that, you can change the column name, you can change the data type and modeling type. These are two different items. The data type could be numeric, character, row, state, or expression, and the modeling type, continuous, ordinal, or nominal. And these two should be consistent if you're going to use, for example, a number as a continuous variable. If you change numeric to character, then continuous is not available. A continuous variable should be a number. If I go back to numeric and set it as continuous, then that's consistent with the purpose of this column, ounces per package. And right-clicking again, column properties, one more time, is available here. Modeling type, again, available here. We can add formulas to new columns and label them or other things. We can save JMP file in different formats, like Excel or text, and import data from those formats. For example, this file, Candy Bars, I'm going to save this as Excel file. Save as from the menu, and then this window, save as type. The default is JMP, You can click on this drop down and change it to Excel workbook or text file, CSV, other formats. I will save this as Excel. There's a warning that some information may be lost. That's okay, that's the overhead information. Click on yes, all those columns, and data. Now going back to JMP, I'm going to open that Excel file. Open. Was on desktop, candy bars. And here's a partial view of the file, the rows and column header. On the left side, worksheet contains column headers. That's true, the column headers are included, brand, name, serving per package, etc. Column headers start on row 1. If they're not starting from row 1, they're starting from row 10, for example, we need to change this. A number of rows with column headers. This is a very useful feature because we may have more than one row for the column headers. We can determine that here. In this case, that's just one row, but if you do have 2 or 3 rows, we can do that. And data starts on row 2 and column 1. This is default, it's okay. If we do have multiple worksheets on the file, they're on the right side. We can select all, or in this case, we just have one worksheet. And just click on import. Now we do have candy bars, the type of the columns. Brand and name, since we do have characters here, they are imported as nominal. For the columns, all numbers, like serving per package ounce, calories, total fat, content of the candy bars, they're all numbers, so the default is importing numbers as continuous variables. If we do need to change them as a different type, we'll change them later here by clicking here and changing continuous to ordinal or nominal, or right-clicking on the header and from the column information changing the data type and modeling type.